In tonight's cover story, a threat to our troops on and off the battlefield.
WGN medical reporter Dina Bayer has more on that deadly disease that's attacking service members at much higher rates than others.
It's the nature of the job, out in the elements for months. They have helmets, weapons, and supplies to help them survive. But long after their years of service, another enemy threat surfaces: skin cancer.
The studies have shown that, in general, the incidence rates in our military members are over 60% greater than the general population.
I didn't know how to react. I was in shock, right? And I kept blaming myself because I'm an outdoors kind of guy.
Manny Acosta got the diagnosis last year: melanoma. The Marine Corps and National Reserve veteran, who also trained for marathons, spent years in the San Diego sun.
You're giving sunscreen. I don't think I've ever put it on. I don't think I saw anybody, whether it was my platoon, it's not the norm, right?
The 39-year-old father of two young boys has had multiple procedures, including 13 lymph nodes removed. Thankfully, his cancer hasn't spread.
I started off with one hole, and then I started off with another hole. So my back has been cut up a little bit, to say the least.
A lot of people think that skin cancer is just not a big deal. It's on the surface of their skin, and it's just not that much of a deadly cancer, and that actually is not the right notion at all. So skin cancer, including melanoma, can actually be very deadly.
I just kept thinking, I should have avoided this. Why didn't I wear sunscreen? All the times when I was on the beach getting sunburns and partying it up.
I spent most of my childhood weekends outside.
Kyle Lewis grew up a California kid, spending his weekends on a boogie board in the Pacific.
The Pacific Ocean is pretty darn cold, and I had a wetsuit on most of the time, so I was well protected back then.
He stayed close to the water when he joined the Navy in 1999, working as a signals analyst trained in Morse code. In other words, Kyle was a spy.
It's not the cool like James Bond, but more the nerdy kind. But yeah, I absolutely was.
After 9/11, he was deployed to the Middle East on a destroyer stuck below deck for hours, even days at a time. He longed to see the light.
So I would spend hours, and there were times that I would spend days like in that room, and people would bring me food and whatnot. And yeah, I wouldn't see the sun, and it was awful for a surfer kid from California.
His time in the dark inspired this tattoo.
That was my bright spot for the day. I would look down and I would say, oh yeah, it's not that bad. There's a big, beautiful sun out there, and I'm going to see it one of these days.
When he did surface, he spent his breaks soaking up the sun.
And of course, we get breaks, and yeah, spent every waking moment we could out in the baking hot sun of the Arabian Gulf, as the Navy likes to call it.
After 4+ years of service, Kyle left the military and went to work for various intelligence agencies until January 2020, when he noticed a lump on his chest.
The pain kept getting worse, and it actually started to swell.
As the lump grew, tests confirmed the worst for the 42-year-old father of 4, stage 4 metastatic melanoma stemming from a mole on his back.
We did a full-body PET scan and found that it had spread. In fact, to quite a number of places: liver, spleen, lungs, spine, pelvis, and then, a couple more like in my back.
Kyle was ultimately referred to Johns Hopkins Hospital for immunotherapy and targeted chemotherapy, which have helped him shrink his tumors. He'll never know if his cancer is the result of his service, so he's not looking back.
Cancer killing me on a daily basis aside, I'm actually happier than I've been in a long, long time. I'm home. I'm spending a ton of time with my family. We're traveling. I'm writing children's books, for God's sakes. If you're unfortunate enough to be put in a situation like this, all I can say is you absolutely have to remain positive, and you have to make the most of whatever time you've got left, whatever that means to you. That looks different for everybody.
My advice to the young men and women that are out there, again, thank you for your service, but think ahead, right? You got to protect yourself. And as silly as it sounds, because it ain't going to happen in 2 years. It ain't going to happen in 5 years. It's going to happen 20 years down the road.
And that was Dina Bayer reporting. To combat the high skin cancer rates among service members, the Melanoma Research Foundation helped secure $30 million in research funding from the Department of Defense, with plans to seek even more in 2022.
And if you'd like, we do have more information. You'll find it at our website, WGNTV.com.